Okay, this video goes over exercise 14 in your Nat 4 numeracy preparation booklets. We're starting to look at reading tables. Specifically, what we're going to look at, if you look at the table on your screen, is a two-way table. We talked about these in class really recently. This example table, as the question says, shows the amount of yearly interest that a selection of banks A, B, C and D, will pay to a customer on their savings. And if you look along the horizontal part of the table at the top, it splits that up based on if they have less than £1,000, between 1,000 and 5,000, and more than 5,000. And they've got different rates depending on the bank and depending on how much money you've got. In a question like this, you're just asked to read the table and work out a particular piece of information from it. So let's look at just a couple, look at the questions that were in your practice booklet. So for a savings amount of £2,400, which bank is going to pay you the most interest? Okay, so looking to read one of these tables, again I'm going to use my highlighter just to make it easier for you to see. 2,400 is in between 1,000 and 5,000, so it's either there, or there. All we're asked is to ask which bank will pay the most interest. So we're looking for the biggest number. 1.4%. Our answer is bank C. It's not asked us to work out how much interest they get, it's just asked which bank is going to pay the most interest. Okay, don't find yourself doing more than you're asked to do. Okay, next one. For a saving of 6,500, which bank would pay the most interest? Now, the reason why I am highlighting these, so it's more than 5,000, so it's one of these, and why I wrote a little circle around it, is just to show my work in here. Okay, it's really basic. All I've done is I've looked at these numbers. The biggest one is 1.5%. So the bank that would pay the most interest is Bank B. So probably one of the most straightforward questions on your assessment, if you have something similar to this. Okay, one last question with a wee bit of a twist in it. For a saving of £400, which bank would pay the least interest? So I'm looking at less than £1,000. I've got 1%, 1.2, 1.1, 1.2. I'm used to looking for the most, so if I've not read the question carefully, I'm going to say B or D. But looking very carefully at the question, it says which one pays the least interest. The least interest, the smallest number, is Bank A. Okay, Bank A pays the least amount of interest, and that is reading two-way tables for you.